Macaroni and cheese. Nafford Station is one of the biggest and busiest stations on the island of Sodor. Every morning, Sir Topham Hatt goes to MC Bunn for Mr. Baker's famous cronuts. This morning, Toby the tram engine was at Nafford. His driver was buying a copy of the morning paper, and Toby was eager to begin his journey for the day. Just then, Flynn the fire engine came in. "Hello, Flynn. What's happening at the search and rescue center today?" "Thankfully, not much. My engineer's inside the bakery getting some of Mr. Baker's delicious cronuts." Just then, Mr. Baker came in holding something very strange looking.
I did it! I finally did it!
"What exactly did you do, sir?"
I finally perfected my grandfather's macaroni and cheese recipe, the one that has been in my family for years, and it's quite delicious. Maybe your drivers can give it a try.
"Maybe another time, Mr. Baker. Flynn and I have to patrol the branch lines. Anyway, thanks for the cronuts. Always the best." And Flynn drove off. "Mr. Baker, since Toby and I don't have to be at the docks till tea time, maybe we can help you bring your macaroni and cheese to people around the island, so they can all try it." "That is a terrific idea."
Indeed, but I can't believe my store empty-handed for so long.
"Don't worry. We'll tell them it comes from your bakery, and that is a really important recipe."
Much obliged, Toby. Goodbye.
Toby was enjoying riding the rails with Mr. Baker's mac and cheese. People from all over the island were trying it out and saying how delicious it was. "This is spectacular. Everyone loves Mr. Baker's recipe, and I'm going to visit his shop." Just then, Gordon came past. "Oh, Toby, what do you have in your boxcar?" "Mr. Baker from MC Bunn at Nafford's new macaroni and cheese. He wanted me to go around the island and let people try it out." "Pah! That isn't really useful work. Why don't you actually do some instead of being a cheesy tramp?" I made a joke. Toby felt really bad about what Gordon said. He didn't want not to be really useful, so he decided to stop his journey. "Cheer up, old boy," said Toby's driver. "We'll bring the rest of this mac and cheese back to MC Bunn and get Henrietta ready for your run." Gordon was chuffing past with his express coaches towards Nafford. "Express coming through! Express coming through!" "Wait a minute! What is that?" Gordon noticed a lone boxcar on the rails. He tried to apply his brakes, but it was too late. Gordon was covered from funnel to foot plates with creamy, bright, orange mac and cheese. "Oh,
Gordon, look at you now. You cannot take the express looking like this.
"Well, sir, I can get a washdown and then finish taking my..."
No, Gordon, it will take way too long, and there are many other jobs you can do dirty, such as picking up the freight train and the sidings over there and deliver it to the smelter's yard."
"Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir." Gordon felt quite disappointed. He looked quite silly, smelled quite cheesy, and the trucks were being very troublesome.
Push, Gordon, push, Gordon, push, Gordon. We can't stand the stinky smell. Ha, ha, ha!
Oh, why did Mr. Baker have to use Sodor's finest stinky cheese for his recipe? Come on, trucks, give me a break. But the trucks didn't seem to care. They wanted to be as far away from Gordon's stink as possible. They gave him a good push. And Gordon was going really fast. Trouble was about to strike. "Gordon, slow down," said Duck. "You're about to approach the doors of the smelter shed. They have yet to close." Gordon applied his brakes right in front of Duck and at the tip of the door. "Phew, Duck, I'm safe." When Gordon backed away from the tracks of the smelter door, he didn't realize that the cheese sauce on his boiler was beginning to burn and started to catch fire. Gordon, you're on fire! Oh, help, help! Duck's driver called for help and rang the fire alarm.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh dear, Toby, there's a fire at the smelter's yard. Gordon is in trouble. Don't worry, Gordon, we're on the way. Flynn and Toby rushed to the smelter's yard to rescue burning Gordon. Flynn got his water cannons ready and sprayed a great splash of water on Gordon. The fire started to die down, and Gordon was saved. Phew, that was close. You two saved the day. Just then, Sir Topham Hatt came out of nowhere.
And to think today was the day I chose to inspect the smelter's yard.
Oh, sir, I didn't know you were here. It's my fault, sir. I was the one to leave the boxcar of Mr. Baker's mac and cheese in Gordon's path at the station. If he didn't, he would have never have crashed into it, and it wouldn't have caught on fire.
I hear differently, Toby. I hear that Gordon was mocking Mr. Baker's wonderful new recipe and mocking you, and that you weren't being really useful. I strongly disagree. Toby and Flynn, you are two of our heroes today, and I would love for you to bring me back to Nafford so I can try Mr. Baker's new batch of mac and cheese.
But what about Gordon, sir?
Gordon will have to get a wash down and think about what he had done and the feelings he had hurt before having any sort of fun.
Oh, the indignity! Back at Nafford, Toby, Duck, Flynn, Mr. Baker, Sir Topham Hatt, and even Lady Hatt were enjoying an afternoon of macaroni and cheese. Wow, Mr. Baker, this is an amazing food.
Thank you, Lady Hatt.
Just then, Gordon chuffed in, cleaner than ever before. Everyone, I would like to apologize for my actions today, especially to you, Toby. You were doing something really useful today. You were introducing all of Sodor to Mr. Baker's wonderful macaroni and cheese. Thank you, Gordon. That means a lot. So, can I stay, everyone?
Well, of course, Gordon. The more the merrier.
Well, we can all agree, despite some hiccups and a fire, this day turned out great.
My goodness, Mr. Baker, what makes your macaroni and cheese so great? Why, soda stinky cheese, of course.
Phew! But it was still very tasty. The end.